Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name's Celine, and as you can tell by the title, I am doing Booty King's at-home 3-month program. So it is called Road to Bigger Glutes. It is a booty-focused program to grow the glutes. So we're in this pandemic, the gyms are basically closed, so I thought we might as well do this for 3 months, even though it just seems like such a long time. So I've tried to look for videos or reviews or anything really on this program. I've actually had it for probably a year, but I never wanted to commit to 3 months, which is why I think now is the perfect time. I've only seen YouTube videos of girls doing like one of the workouts and filming that, or not completing the whole 3 months. So I want to be able to have my whole process, my whole journey on YouTube, and I also think filming this will keep me accountable so I don't give up. And I didn't cut my hair. If you're wondering, it's just tucked into my hoodie and I want to keep it all out. It's getting so long. I'm also not going to change how I eat. I normally eat pretty healthy and pretty clean. If I'm craving something or want to snack on something, if I have it available, I'll go ahead and do it. I don't limit myself to what I can and cannot eat, and I don't track calories, so it's just going to be normal eating for me while doing these workouts. So I'm going to do a series throughout the 3 months on YouTube to show my progress and my journey, the ups and downs, what I struggled with, everything. I don't know how I'm going to lay it out exactly. This video is going to be week 1, but I don't know how I'm going to do the rest because the workouts are a little repetitive, so I don't want to just keep posting the same workouts. So I'll figure it out as we go. So we'll start off going through with the ebook or PDF, whatever you want to call it. It's called Road to Bigger Glutes, Volume 1. The butt of your dreams awaits you. What are you waiting for? And this is the at-home one. There is a gym one, but because I'm not going to the gym, we're going to do the home one. There are 4 sections that show you what the different workouts are throughout the 3 months. So week 1 to 4 and 9 to 10 are the same, and then week 5 to 8 and 11 to 12 are the same. And so week 1 to 4 will all be the same workouts. It is 5 to 6 days of workouts and then 1 or 2 rest days depending if you want to do abs or rest. It also says make sure you drink 2 protein shakes a day. I've only really been drinking 1. I normally take it after I work out, but I don't think to take it like in the morning and at night. For this program, you'll need dumbbells or something you can use for weights. Like you could use a water bottle if you want to do light. I don't know what you could use for something heavier. And I would suggest you need a yoga mat and booty bands. So I actually have 2 bands. They are from Peach Bands. So this is the first one I got. It's super stretchy. It's their heavy one in the elastic material, but it's so stretchy. And then I got this Peach Bands 13-inch advanced one, and it's more like a fabric one, and the inside has this non-slip stuff. So I like this one a lot more, but as you can see, I can barely stretch it out. So it makes the workouts very tough. So let's go over my starting weight and measurements. Please don't come at me if I measured the wrong area. My other video, some people said I measured the wrong spots, but I'll measure the same spot when I do the after so that I know how much I've actually lost or gained. My starting weight was 109.6 pounds. My waist is 28 inches, so I've gained a little bit of weight in quarantine. And my glutes are 36 inches, and I measured one of my thighs at 20 inches. So let's go over day 1, which was booty and legs. So the first exercise was 3 sets of 30 hip thrusts. So I used this band because I definitely wanted to feel it. I actually just thought going into this workout it would be easy because I always do butt workouts at the gym and I use a barbell or weights, and the barbell is like 45 pounds, so I thought doing this without weights at home would be so easy. But as you can see throughout this video, you'll realize that it wasn't as easy as I thought. So just a little tip, make sure to push your knees out as far as possible when you are doing the hip thrust to really feel the burn. I did the workout on the edge of my bed and I think it's a little too high, but it was all I had to work with, so I used it. And as I said, I always do this exercise at the gym. I do it as a glute activator with just a band, but I never do 30 reps, like 3 sets of 30 reps. And when I use weights, I usually do like 12 reps, so I've never done 30. I felt it right away. It was it was hard. The next workout was 3 sets of 30 frog pumps. So I've never done this move before, so I actually clicked the Instagram link. The instructions kind of are just like, it's super basic, and then it has the Instagram icon and you can click it to bring you to the Instagram, and then it has him or one of his trainees doing the movement so you can see. So I found when I was doing it, my knees wanted to come inwards, so I had to keep thinking about keeping them out. It's kind of like an awkward position to have your legs in like this. I don't really know how else to explain it. The third workout was 3 sets of squats with calf raises. I actually found this really hard, even though I only had 3-pound weights. Don't come at me. That's all I had. I now have 10 pounds, so the following workouts you see, I will have a heavier weight, but I'm not used to doing such narrow squats. I normally do a wide squat, so having to do a narrow squat just like felt so weird to me. So I found it kind of hard, but then after doing a couple reps, I definitely started to feel it in my quads. And the fourth exercise was 3 sets of 12 to 16 reps on each leg of knee up, step back lunges. In the Instagram video, the girl has weights, but because I haven't worked out in a while, I did this without weights to make sure I do these in the proper form and work on my balance before I start adding weights. And it is completely okay to lose your balance. I used to work out all the time and I can't do these anymore because I haven't worked out in like a year, but sometimes you fall over. It's okay, get back up and just keep going. And the fifth workout was 3 sets of 20 static glute bridge abductions. I used, once again, the heavy band for this, and as I showed you, it was hard to spread it, so it makes it really difficult to spread your legs fully when you do this, but you can really feel it in your butt. By the time I was on this 5th workout, my booty was on fire. So the next exercise was 3 sets of 10 reps of dumbbell around the world lunges. 1 rep included a regular lunge and a curtsy lunge. Again, I didn't do this with dumbbells. I wanted to focus on my form and balance. This really killed my quads. It was a tough one. So the 7th exercise was 3 sets of 30 banded hip abductors. This is perfect for rounding the booty. Once again, I use the heavy band. It was really tough doing 3 sets of 30. So you just want to make sure that your leg is straight. And the other one, you move outward as far as you can and just slightly tap the floor and then keep going out. Make sure it's straight. So basically this is, you have one leg on the ground and then the other leg you're moving in this kind of position, and you want to make sure it's straight. Use a heavy band, and if this gets too easy, add a weight, which I probably eventually will do. And the last exercise of this workout was calf raises, which was 1 set of 60. So he divided it into 3, so 20 with your toes pointed out, and then 20 with your toes pointed forward, and then 20 with your toes pointing inward. It feels really awkward to have your toes pointed this way, so mine kind of went straight after a while. Doing 60 of these, you can really feel the burn in your calves. So moving on to day 2, it was chest, shoulders, triceps, and abs. So the first exercise was 2 to 3 sets of maximum reps of push-ups. So I used to be able to do a bunch of push-ups, but because I haven't been working out, I couldn't do regular push-ups, which is sad to admit, but we'll work our way back to getting our strength. So I did push-ups on my knees, or the girl push-ups, but I definitely felt this in my chest after a while. I haven't done push-ups in forever. And then the next exercise was 3 sets of 10 burpee to shoulder press. So I only had 3-pound weights, so there wasn't a lot of room to have it on the floor and hold it like this, so I kind of had to like curve my hand this way just so I wouldn't crush my fingers. I didn't really feel it with the 3 pounds, but it was actually really difficult because every time I had to make sure my fingers didn't get squished. The next workout was 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 12 decline push-ups with shoulder flies. Tried on my bed, it didn't work, and I don't have a bench. So I did push-ups on my knees, and then while still on my knees, I did the flies so that I didn't have to keep coming up and down. Once again, I didn't really feel much because it was a 3-pound weight. The fourth exercise was alternating single arm dumbbell shoulder press, and that was 2 to 3 sets of 16 on each arm. Since I had the 3-pound weights, I found this too easy. I also did these on my knees. I lost a little piece in my tripod. I have it now, but I couldn't film anything higher, so I had to film whatever I could at a low angle. Next we had tricep dips, 3 sets of maximum reps. I think my bed might be a little too high for this, but I did them anyways, and I did 3 sets of 15, which I really started to feel at the end in my triceps. That was the end of the upper body workout, and then there were 4 exercises for abs. Let me tell you, I hate doing abs. I don't know why. It hurts and I don't want to do them. So the first ab exercise was toe touches, 2 to 3 sets of 25. Had to take a bunch of breaks. I wanted to give up, but I didn't. You hear a lot of screaming or like, ah, this hurts, which I'll insert now. 17. Oh my god. Eat. I hate these. And just so you know, it's okay to take breaks. It's okay to not be able to do the full 25. You'll eventually work your way up and build strength, but it's okay. Take a break, then get back into it. The next ab exercise was oblique V-ups as well, 2 to 3 sets of 25 on each side. I find this easier than toe touches, but once you get to the 25 reps, I could definitely definitely feel it on my sides, and I wanted to give up, but I kept going. The third exercise was stability ball leg raises, 2 to 3 sets of 25 again. I don't have a ball, so I tried to do it with a pillow. Made it really difficult because grabbing it here to having my legs, it didn't really work, but I tried. And the last ab exercise was oblique twist, which was 2 to 3 sets of 50 reps. I normally do this with a dumbbell or one of the weighted balls, I don't know what they're called, and do this, but because there were 50 reps, I was like, I'm not adding a weight. So day 3 was a light booty and leg day. So the first exercise was standing banded abduction, 3 to 3 sets of 20. So I normally do this as a glute activation before I do any booty workout. I decided to use the heavy band so that I could feel the burn, and my side glute was burning right away. So it may look like a super simple move, but once you add the band and you just take that little step outward, you feel it right away, especially if you're using a heavy band. And the next workout was single leg glute bridges, 3 sets of 20. I had to really squeeze my glutes at the top to feel this. Single leg glute bridges aren't really my thing. I never do them because normally I don't feel it. So while doing these, I really thought about the mind to muscle connection and just kept thinking about squeezing the glutes at the top to feel it. I also lifted off my heel so I got the most intensity. I kind of kept my toes off the ground, but make sure you don't lift your heel up. And the next workout was inclined glute bridge, 3 sets of 20. So this was just like the single leg glute bridge, but you did it elevated. I've never done this move before, so felt like super awkward, and I didn't know if I was doing it right. And it felt really high because I was doing it on the side of my bed. But I tried. I guess like as you keep doing it, you'll get more comfortable with it. And then the next workout was hip thrust, 3 sets of 30 reps. My butt was so sore from the first day. I could barely walk. I was like wobbling. So I used this band to do them because I was like, I cannot handle any more soreness. And then the next workout was sit down abduction with bands, and it was 3 sets of 20 reps. I actually did this one while on the phone. I just sat on the edge of my bed and then moved my knees in and out. It looks pretty simple, but if you use a heavy band, once again, you'll definitely feel it. I felt it on my side booty. Right away I felt the burn. And then the last exercise was the static glute bridge abduction, 2 sets of 20. So this one really focuses on the glutes when you pull your knees apart. So pull them apart as far as you can so you can really feel it. Once again, I use the heavy band to feel it the most. And I found this booty day was a lot easier than the first one. And now let's go on to day 4, which was back, biceps, and abs. So the first workout was push-up position dumbbell rows, 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps on each side. The only part that was hard was because it's so small that it doesn't have much room from the ground to the middle of it, so I once again had to turn my fingers so that they didn't get squished. The next few workouts I did but didn't really feel much because it was 3 pounds. So I don't really have much to say. It was just like something easy, but I guess it's good to work on form. So the next workout was in and out curls, 2 to 3 sets of 16 reps. And then the next one was alternating dumbbell curls, 2 to 3 sets of 14 reps. And then dumbbell hammer curls, 2 to 3 sets of 12 on each arm. And the last one was dumbbell rows, 2 to 3 sets of 20. And then we did the same ab workout as day 2, and I still hated them. The only one I did differently was the stability ball leg raises, because I didn't have the ball. I didn't like how I did it with the pillows. I just did regular leg raises, and these are just as tough. Trying to do 25 reps. You definitely start to feel the burn in your lower abs. I hated the ab workout again. I probably will these whole 3 months. And then day 5 was booty and legs. So the first workout was a static glute bridge abduction, 3 sets of 20. It's the same thing I did the other day, but I think I did it at the end of the workout. So doing this at the beginning, it's a nice glute activator. And then the next exercise is single leg hip thrust, 3 sets of 16 reps. For some reason, any of the single leg movements are so difficult for me. I don't know. I guess after the 3 months, maybe they'll get easier. And then the third exercise was Romanian lunges, 3 sets of 16 reps on each leg. I did these without weights to focus on my form and balance. I also like to lean forward a bit when I do them so that I focus more on the glutes rather than my quads. And my bed is pretty high up, so I couldn't go that deep, but I think this week I'm going to try it on the couch and see, because it's a little bit lower. I also couldn't go that deep because I was so sore. All of last week I was incredibly sore. And again, it's okay to fall or lose your balance. It happens. Not everyone can perform this perfectly throughout the whole thing. And then the next exercise was squat curtsy lunge. So 3 sets of 10 reps. So 1 rep was 1 curtsy lunge and 1 squat together. I did this without weights again to focus on my form and my balance. I definitely felt these in my quads right at the beginning, which was kind of nice because my hamstrings and glutes were on fire. And then we have a single leg deadlift, 3 sets of 16 reps on each side. So I've never done deadlifts like this. I've done single leg, but never this way. So I almost lost my balance a few times, which is fine. But because I've never done it this way, it was odd for me. I bent down, kept 1 foot on the ground, and the other one went back and up as I touched the ground. So the ground kind of helped me keep my balance, but I still lost it. And you want your fingers to barely touch the ground and then come back up, and just keep repeating that. It's a little difficult, but I think over time it'll get easier. And it really helped me to look at one spot to keep my balance. It's something they talk about in yoga. Focus on one area and like stare at it to keep your balance. And then the next workout was banded side to side squats and 3 sets of 24 reps. I used the lighter band for these because I could barely move my legs. I was just so sore. I was like, I can't do this with the heavy band. So you're supposed to put the band around your ankles, but because this is like the slippery plasticky material, it kept sliding down, so I put them kind of like at the bottom of my calves. I took 4 steps to one side and then 4 steps to the other, and just went back and forth until I hit 24 reps. It was tough for me. I was sore doing this many butt workouts in a week after a year not working out is tough. And then we did banded hip abductors, 3 sets of 30 reps on each leg. Same workout we did the other day to focus on the side glute. And then the ending was the calf raises, the 60 with the 20 reps of your feet pointed out, straight and then inwards. And the last day, which was day 6, I did abs. I decided not to rest. So it's basically the same ab workout as the ones we did after the upper body workouts. I struggled. I don't know what else to say. I've said it, I hate ab workouts. So to go over my week, it was so much harder than I expected. I thought doing an at-home workout with light weights would be easy, but I was so wrong. This was so tough. It's been so long where I've been sore for a week. and I didn't even barely use weights on my legs. My whole body was sore, mainly my glutes, quads, hamstrings, and then my back and shoulders got a little sore, but they weren't as bad as my lower body. But oh my god, this is hard. So I hope you enjoyed the first episode of my series over the 3 months, and if you're not already subscribed, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that post notification bell so you're notified every time I post a video. And thanks for watching. See you next video. Bye!